Guardian, my guardian, where art thou, my guardian? Hey guys, this is DREADFULxSHOT, and today, well, you may have seen it a little bit on the stream yesterday, but I wanted to show you how to get into what we believe the raid to be. So we gave you a comprehensive walkthrough, showing you all the little spots that I found and how to get in and the steps to get in there. So without further ado, here's the rest of the video, and I hope you enjoy. All right, intros aside, let's get into the build, because if you're ever going to be glitching into anything, consider it a jumping puzzle. So number one, make sure you have 100 mobility or greater. This is going to give you the highest jump ability. I always use lion rampants because I'm doing this with a Titan, and if we're doing that, we're also doing sword flying. And finally, if you are going to choose a subclass of any, it should be Thunder Crash, because you want to make sure you can get there. Always use catapult because it works the best with sword flying. High lift if you just absolutely just need that little bit, but it gives you so little, generally you won't use it. So we're here on Europa. This is where the new raid is going to be, and we've speculated it's going to be off of a hatch right here. There's been some within the community have already made it in, but I just made my discovery yesterday and spent roughly 3 hours jumping around until I found what I believe is the intro to it. I've not checked it with anyone, so I'm just going to give you the path to get there. So we're just going to skip everything we see. Also, make sure you have enough sword ammo if you're going to do this. Going in there with only 20 probably isn't going to cut it. If your max capacity is 55, it's probably good to make sure you have that. So just follow these snow trails all the way through. Hunters, I don't know if you can do this. I was definitely able to do this with the Warlock. Those are generally the two classes I choose when I'm going to be doing any type of jump puzzle, as it makes it a lot easier to get through it. A little more forgiving. As always, if you're going to use a Warlock, use Top Tree Dawnblade. Eating a grenade is super helpful. Alright, so as you come into the new area, going on top of this dome, you'll see another dome, and that's the one we want right in front. So I'll show you where we believe the entrance is first, and then we'll get into it. So this is the hatch we believe is going to be the intro to the raid. Woo. Let's hop off that. So what you're going to do from that shield is just go up this ramp, and you're going to go up this elevator. Remember, you can't take sparrows up the elevator. And you go through this door, and just off to the left is these icicles right here. Just go ahead and go through them. If you are doing this with a Warlock, you'll need to stand on this ledge here. That will make it so you have a good jump point, but since we're a Titan, we can just jump on down. Maybe. Get a little different momentum here. There we go. And you're aiming for those little ribbon-like things over there. All right, next part is we're going to go through this wall, and it's right about here where we want to be. You don't want to be on that line. You want to be off to the right so you don't get on the inside of the wall we're going through. Or I think we're on the inside. And you drop straight down this. Yeah, we're on the inside of that wall. But you can still get through. You just want to make sure you drop down straight through that hole there. If you're on the outside of it, you'll never get that. Next part is you're going to follow this left wall here, and you're going to slide right into that area. And if you got through just right, it'll let you slide on down. There we go. And just fall all the way down. That's all we're doing, is getting down to the bottom. Oops. And you can duck under right there. and this is a fake wall here. So go through your fake wall, and for this part we're gonna pop out the gun because I'm getting disoriented. Yeah, there we go. Now that we're on this ledge, we just want to drop down and onto this little ledge here, and then you're just going to jump forward. And we just want to be on this little snowbank here. Alright, and then the next thing you're looking for is this doorway right here, and we're going to jump straight towards that orange doorway. And you'll see this little white snow here. And we're going to follow this all the way around on the edge. Go through the fake wall. And then you take it up to this little lump here. So the next one is we're going through this wall here. So with a Titan, you can just keep your burners on and just hit this ledge right here. All right, next one is a little trickier. So I highly recommend making sure, like Warlocks, you really got to hit this spot, and it's a very specific spot. With Titans, we can get a little crazier because of the line rampant. So we're going to aim just a little bit left of this, and I'll try and keep my cursor right on the spot we're looking for. And right here on that door frame. All right, that's where we want to be. That was a little tricky. I kind of used a bounce point. A little hard to explain that one, so we'll go back out. All right. You see how I'm on top of this door frame here? This gives us a little bit of a better angle, and this is essentially where we want to land, but to get there we have to go out that way and then back in. So we jump out, run out, and that's where we want to be. Try not to get too crazy with that, like I just did. I'm very unsure of my jumps most of the time. So next we need to go straight up. And in order to get there, we're gonna have to mantle a ledge, which you'll see as soon as you get up here, it's right there. And then we go again. All the way across. We're on top of basically the area. And I think this is where we start dropping back down. Yep. So now we can be up on top of this walk path here. And we're just going around the map. And you can actually see into the zone we're going into, and you just float this around the right side. And this is about where the exploration ends. We're now in the Desolation zone or Dissolution zone. What we haven't been able to figure out is how we're going to get into the next room. See that doorway there? So you can kind of see these as you get out more, and you can explore out here for a while. If you get anywhere near these orbs, your screen will start to go red for about 3 seconds and then you die. I've tried thunder crashing past them. I've tried all different variations of running out and around. There's invisible walls out that way. And there's definitely invisible walls that take you out this direction as well. That kind of coax you back in towards another one. And we'll see if it, yeah, it just popped up there. See that red? That's what I'm referring to. So this may have been something that Bungie learned from us doing the last Wish raid and just put in these presets. So this put us actually back inside the map, and this is a little spot where you can jump back out and put yourself back outside the map, and that's also how you get in. So there's little red dome over there and this red dome right in front of us. It kind of blocks us from going down any of these paths. So I think that's just their way of keeping us out. But that doesn't keep us from the first encounter room, or at least first runway to the first encounter. I wasn't able to find any chests or anything that we normally would find within Last Wish, but it's pretty expansive. I can imagine that there is definitely going to be quite a bit of fighting and Fallen or whatnot coming out, maybe Vex. I'm not full versed on what is supposed to be happening in this room, but you can at least get an idea of all the different things you would see coming in through this. So I think it's just the first run up to that first encounter. And this puts us on the other side of that vault room. So now you're able to get into the very first of these rooms. Hope you enjoy exploring as much as I did. I quite enjoyed it, but as always, want to thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions that you're not understand how to get through here, I'm going to show a couple of the cuts of me failing through the jumps, so you can see different ways of getting in there. But tune in for the next time as we continue down some more PvE content. But I wanted to break away just because this raid entrance was just super cool. There's a lot of this where you can get outside the map for whatever reason, so super cool. Enjoy looking around the edges of the map, because I have found at least 15 spots in the Nexus area alone, and that's what kind of went around jumping down. So as always, thank you very much, enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Have a good day.